What up, Northeast Mississippi? Welcome into another edition of Friday Night Fever. I'm Matt St. Jean. Week 8 of the season and district titles were on the line tonight, and that includes our game of the week. Knoxville County hosting Choctaw County. This is the second year in a row that the 4-3A district title game came down to the battle between the Tigers and the Chargers. The Chargers last year held serve on its home turf to take on the title, but of course it was Knoxville County that ended up defeating the Chargers in the North Half Final to advance to the state. One of the players I spoke with on the Chargers called it a new rivalry between the new schools. So let's go to Macon and check it out. Choctaw County all business coming onto the field, but it was senior night for the Tigers and only their second home game of the season, and they wanted to show out for the home fans. First quarter opening drive for the Tigers, Chrishard Rupert finds a wide open McCarty, don't call me Buckarty, Johnson for the opening touchdown. And ooh, little dance, don't do him to it, McCarty. Extra point, no good, 6-0 Tigers. Next Tiger drive, second quarter, Knoxville trying to go in for another score. Calvin Roberts said, give me that sack punch. No. Chargers bend, but don't break, still 6-0. The ensuing Charger drive, it was all about Quest McNeil. Listed at 5'11", but he's playing like 6'6". Nice grab right there. That was on third down. This also on third down, catches a short pass, then drags Mashun Walker past the first down. Charged him 25 cents for that ride. That play also on third down, as I mentioned. And finally, a beautiful catch, shades of Randy Moss. Took a brutal hit, though. Had to sit out a few plays, and the drive stalled out for the Chargers. And that was the theme all night for Choctaw County. Knoxville County's defense would not budge, and they pitched a shutout on senior night, 29-0. Knoxville wins the districts and improves to 5-1 on the season. They finish up next week at home against Aberdeen. Choctaw County at 5-3. They finish at home against Hatley. Alrighty, let's go to Columbus Christian and Calhoun Academy. Calhoun Academy with the ball. Oh, nice little hand up there, but fumbles. Columbus Christian chasing it around, hops on it. Nice play there for Columbus Christian. Calhoun Academy coming into this one, they were looking good. But Columbus Christian, they kept with it for most of the game here. But in the end, it's Calhoun Academy that comes away with the win, 44-32. Up next, what do we got? Show me. Hatley against Houston. And here we go. Houston on the drive here. Red Parker passes to Shamar Crawford, and Shamar Crawford, he does the rest. During his senior night, he says he wants to go all the way to the pros. Well, he went all the way to the end zone on that one. Touchdown, Toppers. There we go. Hatley on offense here. QB rolls out, keeps it. But Houston's Darian Palfus forces him out of bounds. Houston goes on to win big time. They finish up the season on the road at Eupora. Hatley, again, on the road against Choctaw County. Next up. Nanawaya, the defending champs, visiting Vardaman. And this game, Vardaman, they got blitzed by TCPS last week, but this week, a little bit different. Nanawaya, very good on defense, very fast, very big for a 1A team. They're hard to get through. And here's Bailey, the quarterback, rolling out, decides to keep it, but not going very far, pushed into the Nanawaya bench. Now, the Warriors with the ball. Tanner Courtney hands off to Austin Sanders, and they have a pair of running backs that are very good. 10-yard touchdown run. Nanawaya, they stay undefeated with the win over Vardaman, 28-7. Big game here. Decides the division in 1-3A. Boonville hosting Amory on senior night, and Boonville got off to a fast start. John Michael Deaton calling his number early, as he is one of many Boonville seniors. He takes it 25 yards for the touchdown. And next series, here's Deaton again rolling out, finds a wide open receiver off his back foot. That's a dime, folks. Don't call that a nickel. That's a dime, baby. All the way inside the Amory 20. And then the next play, Boonville pounds it in to go up 14-0, but the Panthers weren't phased. They come back and spoil Boonville's senior night to win 31-20. Amory now 6-1 on the season. They're only lost to New Albany, and with the win, they clinched that district title. They finish the season at home against Belmont next week. Boonville now 5-2. They'll go on the road to Nettleton next week to finish the season. And over to Morville. This game didn't start until 9 o'clock because of the weather, but it did get underway, and Morville hands off to AJ Ford, 15-yard gain, but takes about 10 guys to bring him down. Very next play, though, the weather certainly a factor. A little swing pass out there. He's going to fumble the football, recovered by the Red Raiders. Shannon was up. Last time we checked, 20-14, but there's still time left in that ball game. Okay, let's go over to New Albany. Bulldogs hosting Tishomingo County. Carter Hopkins tosses it to Ryan Schmidt, and like a runaway freight train, never coming back. Gets knocked out of bounds right near the goal line for the Bulldogs. Very next play, Shamarcus Smith takes it in for the 1-yard touchdown run. Bulldogs up 7-0 at that point. Later on in the game, New Albany just rolling in this one. Carter Hopkins, whoa, earthquake, tosses it to I. Nugent, and watch this man go. That's a grown man run. Oh, it's a grown man run. Oh my God, Nugent, we got to get highlights of him every week. He's a beast. New Albany goes on to win big 56-7. All right, let's go over to Pontotoc. We pick things up in the second quarter, tied 14-14. Slippery hands causes Jordan Ball to fumble. Itawamba takes possession, but no luck on Itawamba's end either. QB is sacked. Num, 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 num. Shack lunch. And then here, a huge interception by Pontotoc's Kentrell Peters. And Pontotoc, they clinch. Close game against the Indians. This game was for the district as well. They win 24-21. And in other scores, Tupelo, the Golden Wave, went into enemy territory tonight, picked up a crucial win over DeSoto Central, 21-14. They're now 4-1 in district. They play Horn Lake at home next week. And West Point, they broke that 2-game losing streak. Yes, folks, I said West Point was on a 2-game losing streak. They win 47-14. And now it's time for the illustrious, the privilege, the best award that we've got in the building. This is Cheer Team of the Week. Take it away.
The Friday Night Fever Cheer Squad of the Week is sponsored by Magnolia Soap and Bath Company.
Welcome back to Friday Night Fever. I'm Matt St. Jean. The Lafayette Commodores entered tonight's action at 5-2 and on a 3-game winning streak. They traveled to New Hope to take on the Trojans, and our Rhea Thornton was there. Rhea, what's good?
Matt, you're right. I'm here at New Hope High School, where the Trojans have had a tough season so far, coming into tonight at 2-5. But that didn't stop them from looking to snap that Doors win streak. Lafayette had the lead at half, 28-7, but it was the Trojans who strike first in the second half. Got a little tricked by the fake handoff. Ty Crowell keeps it and breaks a tackle. Staying on his feet, he takes it into the end zone to shorten the Doors lead to 14. Lafayette looks to answer. Tyrus Carmichael Williams hands it off to Jaden Reed, who sneaks through the gap and books it down the sidelines, but gets taken down just shy of the goal line. Carmichael Williams hands it off again, but this time to Jagger Stovall, who just lowers his shoulder but finds himself completely untouched in the end zone. Doors go up 35-14, and the Doors just kept rolling tonight as they went on to win 57-20. So the Lafayette Commodores were able to extend that win streak tonight to 4, and in a high-scoring fashion, might I add, 57 points. Lafayette will be back in Columbus next week to take on the Falcons, and New Hope will be back here on their home turf to take on West Point. Reporting live from New Hope High School for Friday Night Fever, Rhea Thornton, WTVA 9 Sports.
I have a feeling that you might be going back there next week, Rhea. All right, South Pontotoc took a trip down to Caledonia to take on the Confederates. The Cougars look to be the first on the board with a little misdirection to Quay Scott, but he gets tripped up by Cody Stutzy. He also plays running back as well. Cougars look for another chance to make a play as Eli Allen steps out of the pocket and launches one, but Micah O'Daniel snatches it out of the air. This pick was the spark that Caledonia needed. After a fake punt, the Feds are just outside the goal line. They hand it off to Darius Triplett, who breaks several tackles, stays on his feet, gets into the end zone. That's the wing T offense for you. A lot of misdirection, a lot of running plays. Caledonia plays Itawamba in Fulton for its finale, and South Pontotoc is at home against Morville next week. Caledonia with the win, 28-7. It was a battle of the cats in Hamilton. The Hamilton Lions hosted the French Camp Academy Panthers, who had the sharper claws tonight. Early on, it was the Panthers. They pounced early on the kickoff, to be exact. Calvin Johnson scooped up the ball, follows his blockers, and breaks through the crowd. He takes it all the way to give French Camp the 7-0 lead. And that's not all. On the second drive, they handed off to Silas Hodge. Massive stiff arm. Oh, my God. Marshawn Lynch, get off me, child's play. He has open field ahead of him to get another TD for French Camp. They go on to win big. This game sets up a huge tilt next week. French Camp has to win, and TCPS has to lose for French Camp to host a playoff game. TCPS will host the first-round playoff game with a win.